Hey, I'm Meggie Kay. So today I'm going to talk about money and saving money because a little while ago now, someone asked me how I save money to go traveling. Because if you follow me online, it seems like I travel quite a bit, but in reality, I actually have long periods of time in between when I don't travel and I am saving money. So I do consciously save money to go travel, and I figured since I was asked I would share in a video. I did write a blog post about this way back while preparing to go to New Zealand, however many years ago that was. Things have changed a little bit, and it was only on my blog, it wasn't in a video, so I figured I'd make a little video for you today and share with you the kind of my methods to saving money for travel. Okay, so before you can even start to save money, you need to track your expenses. And I feel like this is for everything in life. You should be tracking what you're spending your money on, and everything counts. Nothing is just a throwaway cost. How much money are you spending on daily coffees? That is something you need to know. You need to know, and it obviously there's the big purchases, rent, bills, whatever, but those little things add up, and if you're not tracking what you're spending your money on, you're not gonna save anything ever. Even if you can save by not tracking, you can save more when you do track, because then you can realize wow, I am spending $100 a month on something so small, and it adds up, and I just never realized it. So before you even look at saving money, you need to track your money. So yeah, that is step one to save money for travel. Track your spending. So part two of saving money for traveling is to cut down on that spending. So once you know where you're spending your money, you can figure out what areas you can cut down and put that money towards travel or whatever else you might be saving for. And this isn't specific to travel, it's just I have a travel YouTube channel. That is the main theme of what I do on YouTube, so that is the topic we are talking about. But this could be for saving for anything, really. Track out where you're spending, and then you cut things down and scale back on how much you spend, and then you have extra money to move on to the next part. So now we get into the more complicated part. Honestly, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. Everyone can track their spending, everyone can try and cut down here and there, but how do you make sure you don't spend the money and you actually save it and use it for travel? So my tip, and what I've been doing recently, and I have found out works very well for me, is to move my money. Physically move my money around. I have money all over the place. For travel specifically, since I've been in Japan, I have been using this. Now the thing with Japan is that it is a cash society, so everything I buy in Japan is in cash. So when I want to move money and save money, I'm gonna have to do it in cash, because if it's just sitting in my bank account where I pull out my cash to do everyday transactions, I'm probably gonna start pulling out things that I didn't really want to pull out. And so I have started a little envelope. So basically, every week in Japan, I'd put one of these, which is a man. So this is 10,000 yen. It looks like this. So this is a little over $100, I guess. And this bill is super common in Japan. This is standard bill. Everyone uses this. It's not I know in Canada, if you have a $50 bill, even that, you're wow, someone's balling. Who gets a $50 bill? This is standard. This is what everyone uses for even small purchases. So I just take one of these out of my wallet every Friday after work and slipped it in this little envelope. And then this is the saving money, and I do not accidentally pull this out of my bank account because it is not in my bank account. It's not just for like traveling, but I've been doing that with other bank accounts back in Canada. So I'd send money to my bank account, and then because I am leaving Japan, I should have a little bit of money saved up. I should be paying off my credit card. You know, there's things in the future. So again, I'm moving things into different accounts that I have back home. So even if you don't have like want to do cash and have a little envelope like I do in Japan, having different bank accounts and different like savings account, checking account, this account, that, like separate your money. Keep them separate and don't intermingle your money with each other. If you keep them separate, you will you know, you have the money for what you want to use it for, essentially. If you separate them into different accounts for different reasons, you have the money for what you want it. So this actually started out as the savings to buy a new laptop because I needed to buy a new laptop. But then it turned into my travel fund. So it was really easy. So the next part is kind of just the reality that you need to accept is that it's gonna take time. Like I said, I would every week put in a mon. Every Friday, just slide that in there, forget about it. And I need to wait. And if I keep doing that habit, I keep doing that, I keep moving my money around. When I went to Korea, I didn't have to think like all the money I wanted to bring to Korea to spend. I don't worry about what's in my bank account or if I have enough or if there's this unexpected thing that comes up, because all of my travel money is in here and I just need to open it and pull out my travel money. Wow. I don't actually have a lot left because I am leaving Japan. So I've kind of stopped putting the money in this envelope, but you just kind of let it sit and have that habit and you build it up over time. And for bigger trips that need more money, you're just gonna have to wait longer and it's just going to have to be a longer process. And I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but that's the reality of it. You know, when I went to Mongolia, so I went to Mongolia last year and I didn't go anywhere on Golden Week that year because I knew I wanted to go to Mongolia, which was really expensive. Like, I'm not gonna downplay that, okay? Like, it was an expensive trip for me, but I really wanted to do it. So I didn't travel during the springtime at all. And I just saved that money and I kept putting in the bits here and I went to Mongolia. So basically, the way I save money for travel is pretty basic and is exactly what you would expect. Like, there's no grand secret. I mean, yes, look for good deals or look for, you know, the best times to travel. When I was looking at doing like a post-Japan trip, I was like, well, I need to look at all these different airlines. Like, I was searching, trying to find a good deal, being flexible with my days so I could get the cheaper flight and save, you know, $200 somewhere on just like moving the day. Be a little flexible with it. You can save a little money there, which is not really like saving money for travel, which is what this video is about. Those are like little travel hacks. Ooh. And I don't really have like a set list of those that I could make a separate video like, ooh, fun travel hacks, get your good deals. I don't really have a lot of those. I've been traveling for a while and there's just some things that I guess would be considered like secret ways to save money while traveling. But I just don't realize it because I've been doing it for too long, so I don't really know what to say in videos. My methods of saving money to actually go on trips is very basic. You track your spending, you cut down where you can, you move your money around so you don't accidentally spend the money you want to use for travel, and then you take your time and you save it up. Yeah. If there's another way to save money, and like I said, not talking about like cool hacks of like getting a good deal. No, like actually getting the money to go on a trip. If there's another way to do it, let me know because I really don't think there is. And like I said, I don't know if I can put together like a travel hacks video, finding good deal video. I feel like there's a lot of them out there, and I really don't do most of them. I don't care that much. I would rather just like save my money and do it the way I want to do it, and like I said, be a little flexible so I can get, you know, save a little bit money on a flight somewhere. But I also like, nah. What am I even talking about anymore? Okay, so this video got a little ranty at the end there. I don't know what I was talking about by the end of this. This is about saving money for travel, and I got a little off topic. But yeah, that is how I save money for travel. It is no secret. It is just, it is what it is. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because I'll be back with more videos soon. Bye.